Welcome back to Site-314, a campaign set in the SCP TTRPG. Last week, The Ritual.
The Ritual.
And where I thought everyone was going to go hunting down really cheap gifts to give each other, instead, you stole a bunch of instruments to play an orchestra.
I blame the band kid. Blame the band kid.
I also stole Little Caesar's pizzas.
Yes, and also Little Caesar's pizzas.
Yep. Even though Kane proceeded to not partake in the Little Caesars and just shared Ambrose Restaurant's breadsticks with Gillard.
You have
Mhm.
taste.
And the last thing that happened was the last part of the ritual to get into position was Ollie with the site's warhead just as it goes off. So, real.
Yes.
How would you describe using thaumaturgy in a way that would help others use it themselves?
Use thaumaturgy in a way that would help others use thaumaturgy?
Yeah. How would you, explain how you do it?
So how would I teach people how to use thaumaturgy?
Yes.
I'm like, yeah, you just tap into the weave, man.
But, practical lesson.
Literally trying to teach people how to reality bend. How does
Also,
No
in
practice.
second edition, reality bending and thaumaturgy are two different things.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Would,
Also-
would Kane be considered thaumaturgy instead of...
No. Also, you know how you used reality bending, like blood specifically?
The blood, yeah.
Right, so when I was passing along how we have been playing it, I explained we flavored the reality bending, and that's now second edition canon.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Yeah, your blood bending is in second edition.
Fuck yes! Fuck yes! Fuck yes! Yes! Hi, the author who worked on this. If you ever are still watching the episodes, hi, thank you.
All right, anyway, real. How would you teach thaumaturgy?
So Real would go into a thesis on how, he's a big believer that harmonics impact reality. So he would go into a whole thesis on how you can use harmonic implements to impact the world around you. Hence why I used to use a tuning fork.
Are you demonstrating it with the tuning fork?
Yeah, he breaks the tuning fork back out.
Okay.
It distorts visually in the air around it.
Okay, so as your vision starts to clear from the bright white light as you're talking, you see that you are inside of a room. Stark brick walls, signs on the wall of a caricature doing thaumaturgy and lessons. In the room with you is a grid of desks with teenagers sitting at them, and you are standing behind a desk. They are all taking notes of what you are saying.
Teens at desks. Oh no, is this Doge? Where's Elon Musk?
Oh God, no. They are not idiots. So what you doing?
This isn't my union scheduled break time. Real says. to the room of people.
Also, you find that you recognize all of these teenagers.
Oh,
And
who are all these
their
teenagers?
names, yeah, their
That would
names,
have been
their
that would have been a good
grades.
question to ask, I guess.
I love that shit.
Yeah. You are aware that finals are coming up.
Oh no, I'm reliving my life. Oh no, that's not a good sign.
You know you still have papers to grade.
I still have papers to grade. I'm a
Oh my
teacher.
Uh-huh.
god, they're all coming out the water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yes, you remember being a teacher.
Guys, was I ever a teacher? Maybe in a past life, huh? I don't think I'm a great teacher right now. think like a solid like 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. You know, like the information's there, but the lesson plan is not. Uh,
But anyway, you now remember always having been, or at least for the last few years, being a teacher at this school.
he
Yeah.
would probably snap like back into reality, like he was just daydreaming and be like, well, class, today's lesson is, and he's looking through his papers and at the board.
So you jinxed it.
And at the same time, he's like kind of testing reality. So he's like picking up pencils and just like dropping them, be like, oopsie, like that kind of thing.
Gravity is working normally, and you do feel the weave. You do know what you're talking about as you're teaching.
Okay. Is that the lesson plan? Is I'm teaching about the weave?
Apparently that is what you had planned to teach, and you are teaching it, and they are taking notes.
Ah, excellent. Okay. Well, he's like, well, you see, harmonics ripple through the air, and the weave also ripples through the air. So as much as the harmonics don't specifically help with it, they help with visualization of where the weave is if you attune yourself to it.
All right. And you feel a slight tugging of the weave from the back of the class.
Do I have my tuning fork?
You said you had it.
Okay. So he chimes it, and he's kind of following that to the back of the class if he sees.
You see a note drifting from one student to another.
A note?
Yes.
Hey, no passing notes in class.
The note drops, and like everyone's kind of looking around to see who is doing it.
What? I pick up the note. What does the note say?
Oh, it's just like, do you want to go to the prom? Yes or no? Does not list any names.
And without saying anything, he just sets it down. He goes, "Oh, it looks like somebody dropped this note that says nothing on it."
Cool.
And then he like sets it on the ground. He like kicks it back with his foot a little bit as he walks away, not looking at it.
Nice. All right, we're gonna go around clockwise based on what's on my screen. So next, Mole Rat, what class would you be teaching?
Oh boy. Probably something like like defensive driving, and it's just like on the board it's just like a crudely drawn picture of a car and with like an explosion in the front as like, so you don't want this to happen. You know, in order to avoid this, you know, you don't want your hood to wrap around light posts, trees, ideally not really heavy set like anomalous objects, you know, things like that. The hood of your car is strong, but you want it to keep running.
All right, so you're doing the classroom bit of driver's ed?
Yes.
All right. There's also a bunch of teenagers in the classroom, probably most notably a blonde with a ponytail named Rizzo, who has been top of the class this year.
Yes, excellent defensive driver over there. I've never seen a pit maneuver executed so flawlessly.
She is practically teacher's pet.
Can you classify a pit maneuver as defensive?
Defensive driving, offensive driving, potato, tomato, we're the foundations, whatever.
Best offense is a good, or best defense is a good offense, and vice versa.
Listen, it's putting them on the defensive driving.
All right, Teresa, what would she be teaching?
I feel like Teresa teaches a bunch of classes, but in the moment she is teaching probably something to do with New 7, Cav Scout for like tanks, helicopters, like radioing position, trajectories, quick math, whatnot.
Okay, so you're in like teaching an advanced placement class.
Yeah, for
Seniors only, highest GPS. Or Geo
Teaching them
going in-
301 courses.
GPA, there we go, highest GPA.
going into tactical detail on how to move an armored element in your platoon and whatnot.
All right, what would Kane be teaching?
Theology.
So what is the lesson plan for today?
The lesson plan for today is early Slavic settlements.
Mm-hmm. I was half expecting Sarkic biology.
Hi. Actually, no, because she's actually like correctly originally from like up there in the Nordic countries, technically.
Mhm.
She is possibly talking about like Norse mythology, possibly, and
Okay.
there's very hints of the truth.
Are
And
you
it's
presenting as normal human or
It's very-
Sarkic?
It's a very baseline from the naked eye. It's a Norse mythology course, but you can tell it's heavily deeply actually talking about Davites and the Sarkic conflict.
Nice. All right. And as for your appearance, are you going fully human or as yourself?
She is actually she is dressing in she's dressing like that. I don't care about dress code. I'm your teacher, kind of dress code. So she's just wearing a very baggy cardigan.
But still presenting as normal human?
Presenting as normal human, yes,
Okay.
kind of. You can tell there's a off-put to her eye, but it could pass off as just like some defect in her eye.
Okay. And lastly, what is Gillard up to?
Oh man, probably cooking.
So,
Cooking
home
stuff.
ec or cafeteria?
Culinary home kind of thing. Yeah.
Home ec? Okay.
Yeah, we're making dragon snail escargot.
Getting that stuff? Kinda hard.
Kind of hard, but it's good teaching for.
You did manage to get some.
It's a well-off school. They have a tank program.
Okay.
We did.
All right. And you can smell a little bit of burning.
Oh no. I look around.
You very quickly find the source of the smoke, which appears to be a freshman.
I walk over and help him not get smoked by the snail.
How is that prepared? Pan? Like, would you just cover the pan?
I think so.
Get it off the burner?
Mm-hmm. They kind of cook themselves.
I love Jillard being a home ec teacher so much.
It's good.
Okay. The kid is looking kind of frazzled. Like, I don't know what I did. Like, you can see the burner's on way too high.
It's okay. You just had it up too high.
You know this kid has had problems with cooking before. Like, totally not used to the kitchen. Looking very ashamed of himself.
Oh, it's okay. The more you do it, the better you'll get.
Like, is this going on my grade?
Now, you're learning, and that's what's important.
All right, the kid's a little relieved.
Jillard's classes pass fail, and no one's failed in 3 years.
Are we finally getting the slice of life episode?
It's the high school AU plot twist. You're the teachers.
So yeah.
Aw.
I would like to let everyone know that my alternate direction I was gonna go to was I was the PE teacher.
Yeah, Teresa would have been engineering.
That would have been geology.
It was engineering or ROTC.
All right, so the bell rings, and then you hear over the PA Principal Cerise giving the end of day announcements. Like, well, and the kids are going to be heading to like after school clubs and whatnot. But most importantly, he is announcing over the weekend the match between the SCP Skeletons and the GOC Inquisitors, the football teams.
Your team.
And you would also notice, like, among all of the other decorations on your walls appropriate to your classes is also the school's mascot, a green skeleton. Sitting in a throne.
Oh no.
And the kids file out into the hallways, leaving you alone in your classrooms.
We thought it was a slice of life episode.
Hi.
I would have gotten that lucky.
I would like to let Dell at least know my cognitive resistance is 21 for later in the session.
The things as they are right now, as far as you know, have always been this way.
Okay.
All right, so anyway, you're alone in your rooms, and if anybody wants to speak up to what they are doing to, like, end their day.
Is Teresa still an android?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, if Kane's still Sarkic.
This
Fair
is
enough.
bougie ass school.
Yes. King would be still Sarkic in Sarkic, but here's the thing. In this reality, King would be more still wanting to blend in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, what after school activities would you be the advisors for? We'll go around same order, starting with Real.
Street Magician Club.
Oh yeah.
Close-up magic.
Yeah, close up magic, and all the kids just think he's real good.
Like, are you actually teaching them real thaumaturgy or just like close-up
So, like,
sleight of
yes-
hand?
Yeah, so he has a class where he does thaumaturgy, but this class is just like old school, like sleight of hand.
Okay.
But he's using magic. He doesn't actually know how to do it.
Oh, so the kids aren't learning shit.
No, like
Or
they're
are-
learning, but like more so on their own.
Oh, you're not accidentally teaching them close-up thaumaturgy.
You know, there's probably a non-zero chance that happens. They're like, oh, it's there's magic. You just do magic about it.
All right, Morat, what extracurricular would you teach or advise?
Morat advises the like caving club.
The what?
They just go out like caving.
Oh, spelunking kind of thing.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah. Remember, don't go in any caves if they couldn't fit a bear. Like,
If
Yeah.
you see the sign that's like turn around, save your life, that's not a challenge.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Teresa, what's your extracurricular?
She probably does like the trap shooting club.
Trap shooting?
Clay pigeons.
Oh, okay.
Shotgun club.
All right, Kane, what's your club?
It's just embroidery club.
Embroidered?
Oh
Nice.
hell yeah.
And Jillard, since you are not cafeteria, you are actual teacher, what do you advise?
Juggling club.
Chuckling.
Jillard, don't be wholesome. Challenge difficulty impossible.
Oh, you broke Kane.
Oh
Yeah.
hell yeah.
God damn it.
All right. So you pack up for the day. You're about to head to the clubs. They mostly run themselves, but you know, an advisor is necessary. When you each get a text on the faculty Discord
Okay.
from Cerise saying to meet her in her office.
Okay.
Oh.
I possibly just assign some form of assistant advisor to just oversee the murder club again. And I'll just walk
Yep.
out.
Teresa has to confiscate all ammo, all
Oh
weapons.
yeah.
Yeah.
Send the kids home.
It's like, sorry kids, I was called away.
Yeah. Morat's also like, hey guys, sorry, you're gonna have to hit the cave next time. You are not going in there alone.
No. Apparently, this is a very rich school.
Oh man.
I'm like, listen, sorry kids, get off the bus. I'm called away.
Yeah. Yeah, really rich school can only afford one advisor per club.
Exactly.
There are so many clubs, every teacher has one.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you doing now that you got the text?
Teresa's heading over.
All right.
So heading over.
All right, so on the way, you see, kids coming and going. A lot of them just going home, some of them going to clubs. You also see, like, the school's mascot, somebody in this, like, foam green skeleton costume heading towards, like, the auditorium to do prep rally stuff. Or pep rally stuff. So now someone is in the skeleton. You get to Cerise's office. In front of it is Vice Principal Gertrude, who is waiting for everyone.
Of course, personnel would be it'd be translated as vice principal.
Yep. All right, once everyone gets into her office, you see each other, Gertrude, the school nurse, Dr. Pulaski, shop class, Mr. Eldritch, and the school's assigned police officer, Officer Tower. And there is Cerise, still big eyeball head with pink hair coming out, who's just like mentally counting off everyone to make sure everyone's here. And when the door finally closes, when the last of you are in, she's like, okay, it's everyone I expected. I'm sure you're wondering why the officer is here with us. Has anyone seen Guidance Counselor Candy?
No, I haven't seen the counselor around today.
No one here has seen him since this morning.
Like,
Teresa
call
just
out
shakes
sick
her
or
head.
something?
Like, all right, Officer Tower, you can make your announcement. And Tower walks up next to her desk. All right, we're looking for any information you have about the whereabouts of Guidance Counselor Candy. He has been seen on campus with a controlled substance.
Ew.
A controlled substance, you say, officer?
Yes. He was found distributing 420-J.
That's as she just is very, just like everyone else out of character could tell that she is clearly in her head of like that should be very more goddamn careful. Out of character, but in character, like Miss Kane is like is very like, I'm not a narc. I'm not a narc. I'm not a narc. In her head.
All right, what's everyone else doing?
Real gasps, clearly sarcastically.
Anybody else?
Jillard just kind of whispered to Teresa, what is 420?
Teresa will describe it to her, and in Teresa's head, she's going like, "My students better not be fucking partaking in this. there will be hell to pay."
All right, and Morat, what you up to?
Or it's just like sitting there thinking, like, God, like selling the kids, I can't believe it.
Also, the history teacher would totally be the pothead.
All right, so Cerise is like, I'm not going to question anybody about their involvement. I just want to get his whereabouts.
Evelyn says, because, hi, in this version, I'm actually going to say her first name during this entire time because I can't. My brain does not want to fire saying Miss Kane. So Evelyn is gonna be like, the last time I saw was this morning.
All right, and Gertrude speaks up. Tower's been checking the cameras, but it seems to have lost track of him around noon.
Oh no.
Hi, would faculty take turns during like iterations of like what a group of students gets like lunch A or lunch B or lunch C because
Sure.
if it's your traditional high school setup.
Yeah.
I would say Evelyn would have had like been in charge of overseeing like lunch A.
Okay.
I want to say a little bit before noon would be lunch A because usually they bracket very next to each other.
Okay. All right, so what was everyone doing around noon? We've already gotten Canes.
Yep.
Teresa was probably with her program out in like, I'm assuming there's like a small forest on campus out there.
Yeah.
Doing like a small ruck march and sitting down having MREs with her students.
Yeah, the location has not changed. Site-314 has just
Okay.
become a school and has always been.
Okay. Yeah. So she's off the main campus.
Okay. What was Mole Rat doing around noon?
It's probably in the motor pool, going through like the fucking driver's ed car, just like doing all the maintenance on it, like making sure it's ready for class.
Okay, that tracks. Gillard.
I'd say Joe leaves his classroom open for students that want to eat in the classroom.
Oh, okay. So they can bring their lunches to that classroom and hang out?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Or cook their own if they bring the ingredients.
Also cool. And what was Real up to around noon?
Real had to go to Party City to get 2 magician kits.
Because remember, kids, teachers of supplies are out of their own pocket.
Yeah. Yeah, so he was going to like the liquidation sale at Party City.
Oh yeah. If we're still an alternate timeline now, Party City is liquidated right now.
R.I.P. You shall not be missed.
Oh. The local one was called Party America, and it actually was a better version of Party City. And now it's a liquor store owned by the same people.
Huh. All right. Does anybody else have any business to address while everyone is here? I'm just tossing that out as an improv prompt.
Whoever stole the box of 12 gauge, I know who you are. I will find you. There will be hell to pay. I expect it on my desk before I leave.
Elders takes it out of his pocket and like slips it into your pocket.
Thank you very much. Your car tires are saved.
Evelyn's gonna be like, what's the progress on that field trip request series?
All right, which field trip?
She had scheduled a field trip to one of like the Seattle history museums. If we're still in Washington.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, Cerise points to Gertrude. It's like, yeah, grab the permission slips. Gertrude, you can see her leave Cerise's office, and you can see her office area. Opens up a drawer that's underneath this little shrine to the late custodian Albert.
Yes, yes. I love that. I love that.
Which, by the way, her name, she is Vice Principal Gertrude Caulfield.
Okay. Also, ow. This late in the game, we actually get a last name drop.
Oh no, her last name was always Gertrude Sinclair.
Oh.
Yeah. And then there was Albert Caulfield.
Oh. Okay.
She is very old. He's also very old in that photo. So yeah, she has just... you all remember that she has recently lost her husband, the janitor. So anyway, she gets...
Was Ollie Gertrude's husband?
No. Plan A.
No. Plan A is actually Emma's Albert.
Oh no!
In the normal timeline, they had hooked up by the end.
At that glimpse of it, and I'm like, and Evelyn would be like, and also forever, if it's never too late to repeat this, but my condolences, Gertrude.
Yeah, she just puts her hand on your shoulder. Anyway, and then hands you this stack of prepared permission slips.
Thank you.
Julie raises her hand.
Cerise is like, what is Chillard's last name?
That's Cerula.
Cerula? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
All right. Yes, Mr. Cerula?
I need more knives.
Teresa pulls one out. Hands it to Chiller. It's not a kitchen knife.
I was about to say,
blade.
I would assume Cerise is about to say, we'll get an order of kitchen knives in for you.
Hey, thank you. Oh, wait, thank you, Teresa. I don't need this kind of knife.
What would be great right now is if we could divide up sections of the school to search to see if guidance counselor Candy is still on the premises. All right, so what sections everyone want to take?
The back.
Teresa will do like the forested area, like kind of the boundaries of the school.
Okay. That's
I'll
one.
take the old school catacombs.
Okay, I'm going to, I will say, sure, the school has a basement and you can call it that.
The catacombs.
All the theater kids for sure call it that.
All right, that's two.
Boiler.
Evelyn will possibly search kind of like that area where it's is like the cafeteria and the gym, because it's always in that same area-ish. They always put the gym and the cafeteria always in like that same wing.
Okay, that's three.
I'll do like the front office, motor pool, like, entrance area.
Okay, and Gillard.
I'll do the library.
Library? Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody. All right, this meeting is adjourned. Report back, or report on Discord if you find him. Do not engage. Don't try to stall him. We don't know if he is dangerous.
Do we still have all of our equipment on us, or are we dressed like
No.
teachers?
You are dressed like
Oh,
teachers.
Okay.
For some reason, you had a combat knife on you.
Also, Joke's on you. I am the weapon.
True, Kane and Real are the most armed by default.
Borat was still dressed like as if he was ready to go caving, and by go caving I mean like an old miner. Like, so he's got like a full respirator and like old lantern helmet, and he just didn't change out of it for defensive driving.
That's really
That's
good.
all he ever wears. No one knows what he looks like.
You were just so highly recommended they let it slide.
Oh yeah.
I feel like for her class, Teresa does wear tactical gear, but no weapons.
All right. So, no more issues. All right, you are dismissed. And Pulaski goes off to the med bay, the infirmary. Eldritch goes off to shop room. All right, so you are all searching your respective areas. Teresa!
Yippee.
Yeah, by now you don't really see very many students in the hallway, so you just go straight to the exit. The door doesn't open.
Teresa will message that in the Discord, like, hey, the door's locked. And she'll try the lock on it.
All right, you get a text back from Gertrude. Did you lock yourself out?
I can't get out.
Push the bar.
Teresa will send a video of pushing the bar. Like,
Push
Like,
it out.
Must be broken. Try a different door.
Teresa will try every door, recording it.
All right, it'll take you a while to get from one exit to a different exit.
Yeah.
All right, cafeteria, gym. Cafeteria, there's nobody. They've long since cleaned up.
Okay.
There's like maybe a few students like doing little bits of study, but very few. They just want quiet. There's a few kids like practicing for pep rally in the gym. So, you know, you still got the kid in the mascot costume. Mostly sports kind of kids.
Okay.
Let's see. Morat, also not many kids left around. The ones that would have gone to clubs, since a lot of the clubs got canceled, seem to have left already. What was Real doing?
Checking the basement.
Basement!
Checking the
Right.
catacombs.
You get down there. Everything seems to be in order. Like,
Pulls
there...
out his flask and takes a swig.
You do that, and you see like a couple of boys peek around from a corner of the boiler, like eyes wide. They like, you see them quickly trying to get their pants back up. And you recognize them as like
Fucking
drama club.
football player attack that still hits you when you dodge out of it.
And once their pants are back up, they're like, trying to get out of there real fast without you noticing.
Huh. I sure hope there's nobody down here doing anything they're not supposed to be doing.
You do recognize them as seniors.
And,
If it's consensual.
All right, and Gillard, you go to the library. You're looking around, going aisle to aisle from the books. You see a lot of the books recently have been removed. Pretty much anything to do with, like, anything critical of history or pro-LGBT.
Yeah.
gives me like 25%.
You know that the librarian, mostly on orders of Gertrude and Cerise, have hidden those books in storage so they don't get burned.
And then I get the man.
Oh, implying
Good,
out
yeah.
of character. We are in an alternate timeline, but the darkest of timelines.
We're in the bad
Yeah.
timeline.
Yeah.
Are we in the bad place?
Oh man. Fire
What's this play
nationwide.
about us?
Just trying to ride this administration out, and then they can put the
Right.
books back.
Mhm.
Standing straight up.
All right. When you hear some running through the library,
Yeah. I look at it.
all right, you're just like standing there trying to track the sound.
Yeah, I have a book in my hand.
All right, you hear the running, and it looks like it's going to pass by the other end of an aisle, which it does, just a blur of like white coat before it like snaps back really quickly, having seen you, and it's guidance counselor Candy, and he runs straight at you,
Oh, I throw my book.
grabs your shirt, and goes, "Tell me you remember!"
And then what?
No! He like slaps your hand and bolts.
Wait.
Yay! 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 Of course you would. Of course you would.
Anyway, he slipped something in your hand before he ran off.
Yeah, I look at my hand.
It is a blunt.
Oh. Come on.
No.
Yeah, it's weird. You just flicks it away, like, ew. Smells nasty.
All right. While you do that, you lose track of him. All right, you doing anything with that info?
Yeah. He gets on Discord. He's like, hey, I saw Candy, and they gave me a stinky like paper thing.
Yeah, it can't be that deep.
All right, is anybody going to try to get to the library and grab that before it can be used as evidence?
Hi. Evelyn would. Evelyn would, because she would have known very well what a blunt looks like. And she will just say, she won't even say anything. She will just start bolting to the
All right, so by now, Teresa, you've made it to another exit.
She tries the doors.
It doesn't open. Not even a budge.
Ah.
Like, you're pushing the bar moves, the door is basically a wall.
She texts or messages the Discord. We may have to shatter some windows to get out.
All right, is anybody going towards windows?
I'll go look out a window. Why not?
Okay. There is no outside.
Oh.
It is stark white. You can't even see if there's depth outside.
They forgot to load it.
I messaged the group chat. Guys, where did the world go?
Where's the outside? It's supposed to be out there.
Will you oven cold food?
to end hot the hot
Food.
All right, anybody else now checking windows and doors?
I'm in the basement.
Okay, so
Are
not
these-
real.
Are these solid doors or are they glass doors?
Oh, it's like solid door, but it's got like that frosted glass window.
Ah, okay.
Whereas he checked like the proper window and there is no
Yeah, okay.
outside.
Got it.
So aside from Kane, who is beelining it to the library before Tower can get there, what's everybody else doing?
Teresa's
Crying.
Teresa's gonna go find another door.
All right. Real, did you say scrying?
Crying.
Oh, crying. In the basement, crying. Why are you crying?
Kind of that.
He has a
alcoholic.
very stressful job as an adult. He finds the theater kids down there. He's just like, I come here to cry sometimes. And they're like, we know.
We know
Yeah.
It
We
really
know, we hear
ruins
it
the
all the
mood.
time.
Yeah, just you and those two theater boys right now.
It really ruins the mood sometimes when you get loud.
Oh my god.
All right, Mole Rat, what you doing?
Shit. I have no fucking idea. I'm gonna be honest. I looked outside and went, oh, there's nothing. So you know what? I have no fucking idea what I'm doing in this moment. I'm taking
All
a
right,
step back and just like, what the actual fuck? I need to
All
find
right.
someone. Am I having a stroke?
All right, Jillard, what you up to?
Oh yeah, Juliet does look out the window.
You can't tell depth. It is just pure white in the windows.
Juliet takes out their glasses and puts them on just to be sure.
If it was out of focus before, it is still pure white in focus.
Wow, it's a bad storm outside.
All right. So by the time Teresa makes it to yet another exit and yet another set of doors that don't open, Kane makes it to the library. Is Jillard still there? Did he move?
Nah, Juliet's still there.
Okay. All right, so you would quickly find Jillard.
Okay, do I see where Gillard knocked it out?
Jillard went to a window, so you'd have to ask where he was.
She would rush to Gillard. I'm like, where did you drop it?
Oh, you mean the stinky thing?
Yes.
It's over there.
Okay. If it's still there, she quickly like baseball slides it and slides it into her pocket or cardigan pocket.
Okay, yeah, it was still there.
Okay.
All right, what you doing now?
And Kane will be like, muddle under my breath. I'm like, that's some personal after school.
All right, so you going back to Jillard?
Actually, no. She's gonna go back to her post.
All right, Jillard, by now, what fumes you did get are starting to sink in just a little bit. Just barest whiff, but this is 420-J.
Mm-hmm.
Just a moment. You get a name in your head and it fades almost immediately.
Oh man.
Ambrose.
Huh.
You don't know what it means.
Yeah.
Why you thought it.
Just after Kay just immediately grabbed that and left.
Yep.
Kind of like what the hell is that?
It's just like things went a little fuzzy for just a moment, then your head cleared.
It's weird.
All right, what's everybody doing now?
Borat, thoroughly shaken, is like, I need to find people and make sure I'm not like having a fucking medical emergency right now.
Oh, when I was at Chiller, did I notice the windows?
Yeah, you would have.
Okay.
Which was number 2 on your list of priorities. You've now handled number 1.
Yes. The hi. I'm gonna take the contraband because more like I'm the teacher that has a higher chance of that contraband being used.
You know how much that shit's worth. You're not gonna let the opportunity pass by. All right, what's everybody else doing? All right.
I emerged from the basement after some time.
All right, the two drama boys have already long since left you alone.
I say, guys, the basement's clear.
Saying it to no one. Oh, you typing it?
Yes.
All right, you get a thumbs up emoji reaction from Gertrude.
Nice. Classic.
I guess Teresa just goes to patrolling the hallway.
All right, most of the students are long gone. You don't see anybody anymore. All right, Jillard, what you up to?
Just gonna try to look around for.
Look around for what?
I forgot his name. Candy. No, the person.
You talking about Candy? Sorry, the words are not processing. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the person that we're looking for.
Candy. Okay, guidance counselor Candy.
Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure it said Candy, but
I thought you said mechanic.
no, that's fair.
I'm
I
looking for a
mumble.
mechanic. My car needs an oil change.
I need an oil change.
All right, Mole Rat, what you up to?
I'm just like, listen, people said they were at the library. I'm going to the library.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Kane, what you doing?
As you think she is going towards the cafeteria and the thing, she kind of just dips halfway through to a bathroom.
Public bathroom or like staff room bathroom?
Public bathroom. If one of the kids gets scapegoated, one of the kids gets scapegoated.
I miss executing Tyranids because the bugs nearby.
All right, so you're in the bathroom. No one else is there. What you doing?
She finds one of those tinted windows that are always in like the exterior end of the school bathrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Just leans over, pulls out just basically a matchbox,
Mm-hmm.
because matchbox, and by like just on her own, like, oh, this is some good shit thing, she will actually smoke it just on her own will.
Okay. It takes almost no time at all to take crazy effect. And everything comes back to you.
Okay.
You are also high, but your memory is back.
Okay.
All right, what's everyone else up to? Where are you going?
I don't know. Teresa meets up with Mole Rat in the hallway heading towards the library, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll see Teresa. I'm like, Teresa, my God, what's going on?
We're locked in, I guess. I don't know. I
Where
haven't
did the
seen a
world go?
What do you mean, where did the world go?
You've been looking at the doors. Let me look out a window. I'll point out a window.
Yeah, and
Teresa
it's
looks out the window.
pure white, no definition.
You know, Brendan really said that I need to get my eyes recalibrated.
I don't know what that means, but I don't know why we're sitting in like early 2000s CGI hell.
All right. Meanwhile, Cerise, Gertrude, Eldritch, and Pulaski are arriving at the library.
Yeah, I didn't have the jeans. So I went down to the left.
Real shows up also in the hallway.
Okay.
Face slightly puffy.
All right. Where is Gillards?
Judith walked out of the library, is just yelling candy down the hall.
Okay. All right. Well, since you're yelling, they probably would have noticed you. And Cerise approaches you. Everyone else is going to the library. Approaches you. Is like, you saw him?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see where he went?
No.
All right. You said he dropped something?
Yeah, it was a little paper thing with smelly stuff in it.
All right. Tower comes up now. He's like, all right. Where was it?
It was on the ground, but King took it.
You snitch! You fucking snitch!
You can see Tower just have this look of, God damn it. Of course. Cerise like goes to Tower. It's like, that's not the issue. We just need to find Candy.
You know, Candy looked very distressed, and they wanted me to remember something.
Just looks of confusion on both of them.
Yeah, that's how I looked too.
It's like, all right, well, let's just meet up in the library. All right, and for everyone in the library, everyone else has now entered.
I'm tactical next.
Well,
All right.
if Candy's in the building and we can't leave, then Candy can't leave either.
Wait, we're all in the library?
Everyone but Kane.
I was like, I'm just gonna sit there, looking at the entire faculty body. I'm like, wait a minute. If we're all in here, who's looking for Candy?
We're all in this.
It's just a regroup. It's like you can see all of them are kind of winded from rushing over. Cerise is like, okay, so we've spotted Candy. There is now a missing joint. What was this about the doors and windows?
Can't get them open.
They're really outdated, and we should get them updated.
When you looked outside, the world's gone.
Very poor insulation.
All right, so you draw attention. All of the rest of the faculty are now looking at the windows going, what? Tower goes over, tries to like slide up a window. It may as well be nailed in place. Brings out his mag light. Doesn't even dent.
Ah man, Joe throws a bug.
Bounces off. Nothing. All right, so what are we doing about this?
About the outside or the inside?
You know what? I am tabling Candy for now. Getting out is now the priority.
Now, I can also appreciate some nice table candy. We thought about getting a bowl.
Just like deadpan stares from Cerise and Gertrude.
We could put a nice like Werther's Originals in there.
Just don't take more than 2.
Tower is contemplating reaches for his gun.
To shoot real into the window.
Real is that tenured
Yes.
member of staff that nobody really likes.
Yeah.
They're like, damn, we'd
Why
really
is-
fire him if he could, but he's contractually obligated to be here.
Which is why he's able to go into the basement, drink alcohol, and cry.
It's like,
Right.
all right. Any ideas?
We could try the vents in the kitchen.
We can ram the garage door.
I have some breaching charges we use for training.
What fuck? What?
Teresa's runs ROTC.
What ROTC?
Breaching-
What government-funded ROTC would actually give ROTC breach charges?
Are we being
Oh.
funded by a paramilitary group?
I mean,
Every single
that's the
member-
bad one.
Every single member of faculty looks straight at Teresa, and Tower's like, we will have words later.
Uh,
You guys let me drive tanks on school property. And you have issues with the breaching charges.
Hi, we are not just a high school. We are that high school faculty from an animation that has some like, you're not supposed to have this. Why did we hire the R2C professor to be an ex-military guy?
Teresa's like, again, we will have words, but that is a solid plan.
I'll be back. Teresa goes to her office.
Hi, during this, Kane has wobbled to the office.
Which office?
The specifically the principals that where
Okay.
where the intercom is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no one is there. It is wide open for use.
She will actually open the intercom and she will say, "Everything is an illusion. It's all 40-20 all the way down. For the love of fucking Christ, spoke this. We're in an illusion." As she just goes.
All right, Cerise is like, I think Kane had a run-in with Candy, and we know where she is now.
Out loud, very, very hyper, like just coincidental. She's like, "Yes." The blunt was taken by me. I admit it. What do you expect from the we're not entirely sure where she is from high history teacher? You question me. But
All right.
she's like, seriously, please meet me in the office, faculty.
All right, so Tower looks at Cerise, and he's like, don't think I'm going to let that slide. And Cerise is like, right now, I don't care. Let's go to the office.
During this entire time, she has hotboxed the office.
Okay, so who is going to the office?
Go.
I will.
Teresa will message the Discord like, do you still want me to try and breach the door, or...
Yes, that is still the priority.
Yes.
Yeah, Teresa will not go. Then she'll keep on her mission.
Okay. All right, you make it to the office. Morat, you got the gas mask, so you're fine. Everyone else, you smell just this green cloud waft out of the office as the door opens.
Ugh.
And out in front of them is not even caring to be human. Her.
Okay. Everyone has already seen you that way before, so it's not surprising.
I know.
Why is this spicy?
All right, so you do have a chance to not go into the office seeing this cloud come out.
Is everyone else going in?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Real's definitely smoked before.
Oh yeah. Jill's going.
All right, so everyone but Morad, like 10 seconds after you get a good inhale, your memories flood back.
My wife.
Like, you remembered Marie. She was your
Okay.
wife already.
Yeah.
But now you remember working in London in Ambrose
Ambrose.
restaurants.
Is there a clear tell Kane notices for those who got affected?
Yes, they just like pause for a second, eyes go wide, and then like the realization hits.
And Kane will be like, for those who, besides Dr. Mulrat, welcome to back to the land of living. Or,
All right, so
man.
Morad, you walk into this room, you see everyone else, like their demeanor all just change as they shortly after they walk in. What you doing?
Oh, what happened to you folks?
Jayla just grabs his mask and rips it.
Filter just tears off the front, and I'm like,
Oh hey, after going in that office, guys, I've come to the realization that the world is not there. That's interesting, huh?
All right, we're back up. All right, Morat, Gillard is trying to rip the mask off your face. What you doing?
he's like fighting back, but Jiller's like got the filter and just rips that shit off.
So mask is still there, but the filter's gone.
I'm being hotboxed in my own mask.
This Morat got high.
yeah,
It only took like 100 episodes.
I believe this is 98.
So yeah, you now, after like 10 seconds, your memories flood back, and like this is not the mask you normally have.
Why am I dressed like a prospector? Oh god, I'm in high school again. That didn't go so well last time.
In the distance, you just hear a loud boom as Teresa sets off the charges.
Oh,
All right.
That shit's exploding already. Oh my god.
Okay, so for you, give me a dodge check.
All right. Dodge is dex based. He is 12.3.
Okay. You're watching it from a safe enough distance that as you see the explosion push back towards you instead of out to bust up in the door, you just barely manage to duck into a classroom and see the flames go by you continuing down the hallway.
Oh no.
oh man.
And as you look back, you can see like the char, the dust, the debris, but no structural damage.
She'll Discord. Breaching charges ineffective.
And every one of the faculty that see the text start getting real worried.
Now, my classroom does have some like rifty googly moogly stuff in the back of the classroom. Not sure if that's relevant to our endeavors currently.
All right, Cerise is like, all right, grab what you need to. Everyone else also has entered the the room, so they also have their memories back. So pretty much everyone but Teresa at this point.
Yep.
Yeah, Kate, is there any of that joint left?
Teresa's like, I don't breathe.
Yeah,
she's like, when we find Candy, I'll ask him if he has any more on him. And she just and hi. Are we aware of who we are now? But are we actually clearly in a high school?
You are aware, and you now vaguely remember this school as if it was a nightmare that you had. But now you're
Okay.
in it.
Okay. Now that because he's like, but I remember where this reality me is supposed to be at.
You are aware
But, like,
this is like if Site-314 had been shifted into a high school. Like you can see, like the walls are the same, they're just now in different directions. Everything's been twisted to be a high school.
She will basically say, hey guys, I need to do something real quick. And she will bolt to her classroom.
Which is still a classroom.
She will go from to her desk, and she will pull out a curtain that she's more familiar on, and she just puts her cigarette carton back in her pocket. I'm gonna need that.
Okay. All right,
so you got saved by the person who habitually is a smoker.
All right, Cerise, now aware she is a site director, not a principal. It's like, all right. I don't really think our agenda has changed all that much. We still should find Candy. It appears he is ahead of the curve.
Hi. Kane will actually try this now that Anna's like, she'll look at her phone.
Mm-hmm.
Is it correctly senior staff?
Right now, it is on faculty chat.
She will type into faculty. Is all faculty here?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, known faculty, like, was there no other teachers accounted for, really?
Everyone I have mentioned was the faculty.
Okay. She will type in the chat, like, hi, we are saying now, please just beat us in the front office, please. We're both, I hotbox them.
Teresa responds with a question mark.
Also, she will say, like, hi, Teresa, Tower can, Officer Tower can attest to this. Come back. And she will basically, as she walks to it, she'll basically be like, throw the robot into the hot box.
How are we gonna fix Teresa? She doesn't breathe.
I know, it's gonna be weird.
Yeah.
Teresa is going to resist if you attempt to force her into it.
All right, you get a text from Principal Cerise, who you know as Principal Cerise, and she's like, Teresa, just come to my office.
All right, Teresa will go, being forced to follow orders from her.
Yeah.
All right, so you make it into the office. Everyone else is there, and they're staring at you. And Ceresa's like, Teresa, do you have any kind of air sensors, like purity filters, analyzers?
I can analyze the chemical compounds for scent.
Okay. If there's anything unusual in this room, analyze and process it.
Understood.
All right. All right. So Teresa right now is hard rebooting.
Okay. Also, Also to kind of like prove that we are like flipped back. Kane will basically just say like, "Hi, my name is Evelyn Kane. I was born in 1864. I won. I
1864.
literally
Kane,
proceed
Jesus.
to type out clearly a anti-memetic build."
Kane, has anyone ever told you you look great for your age?
Kane will look like him like, "Thank you, Dr. Hill."
All right. So yeah, the rest of the faculty are looking at the message and like, yeah, we remember you.
I was hoping that she that Candy would at least have his phone on him.
Oh, right. Okay. You do now get a text back, and it is Candy, and he's like, "We're almost out of eyes. Get to the auditorium."
Okay. Okay, as she ... Oh, fucking shit!
Did it click?
As she looks down and she's like, "Get to the fucking auditorium. The statues in the auditorium, and we're losing you."
All right, what's everybody doing?
Teresa will wake up from her reboot and head to the auditorium.
Yeah, okay. Real mole rat, what you doing?
I will also go to the auditorium. My pleasure.
Mole rat.
Oh yeah, I'm just head to the auditorium.
Okay. All right, I will assume Gillard is also. Okay, you get to the auditorium. It looks like the pep rally is over. There's just a few kids packing up bags. You don't see Candy right away, though.
Do we see the mascot?
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. I know exactly what that parallel was. We have to stare at the goddamn mascot.
Yeah, the kid with the mascot is still there. Also, like, helping clean up. All right. You get to the auditorium. You don't see Candy. What you doing?
She's like, "Where is it? We're in the auditorium."
You get a text back, "Under the bleachers."
Thank you. As she just slides very carefully and not really humanely. She just kind of just, even if the bleachers are not meant to be fit people under it, she kind of like baseball slides fluidly.
All right. You see him. He's like the backside of some of the seats through the gap, just staring at the mascot.
Yeah, Teresa has just decided to stare at the mascot and turn off her blinking feature.
So you have already worked out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what's everybody else doing?
Kane is going to basically awkwardly mitosis.
Okay. All right, what's everybody else doing?
I'm looking for Candy, right?
Yes.
I mean, I'm just like, Teresa, you got this. All right, I'm gonna go look for Candy.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, so with the text, you would be following right behind Kane, and you see Candy behind the bleachers staring at the mascot.
And more than one can.
And yes.
Yo, Candy, doing back there?
Do you remember the statue?
Yes, believe me, I remember the statue.
And he's like, fucking finally, man. I've been watching this fucker all day.
Well, we're here. Everyone's unfucked. I don't know where the outside world went. We'll cross that bridge in a minute.
It's like, I gave Jillard the blunt. Hopefully he used it and woke up.
Something like that.
All right, Real, what you up to?
I'm trying to formulate, I guess. So are we in like a pocket dimension created by the anomaly?
And how are you analyzing that?
So we have familiarity with the statue.
Mm-hmm.
Did the statue take charge from the nuclear explosion? Man, I don't have a Geiger counter. Does the chem lab have a Geiger counter?
You could check.
I'm gonna go check to see if the chem lab has a Geiger counter.
All right, okay. So while you're in transit, what's everybody else doing now that you found Candy?
Teresa just like, I'm assuming Tower is nearby and is like,
Oh yeah, everybody else is following behind.
Do we take the mascot down? Do we just stare at it? Tell him not to leave?
All right, and Cerise is like, that is a question. Even if we do, how do we get out?
Is it still as tiny as it is?
No, it is a person in a mascot costume at this
Oh,
point.
it is the mascot on a person in a mascot costume.
Yeah, it looks like someone wearing a costume.
Hi, is there any people on the bleachers anymore? Really?
Not anymore.
She's gonna basically be like, we could make sure we could take care of, as she kind of points to the bleachers, this out of the equation.
Break the bleachers? What are you saying?
She's gonna try to like push, hyperextend the bleachers out.
They are out.
No, like further than they're supposed to.
Oh, why?
So we, because if we can get this thing, if we could stare at it, move it to a safer place. Like 1, 2, 3, go, go! As they just like group carry this person.
Okay, so by now Cerise has gotten a feel of the surroundings, like what's going on, and asks, where have the students been going?
Kane's like, I'm pretty sure there really wasn't any students.
Okay, thinking back, the students are all like teenage version of security clearance 1, 2, and 3 people you remember.
Oh. She's like, oh. She kind of clicks. I'm like, oh shit, they're the junior researchers.
If they're the junior researchers, where are the D class?
She again looks at Cerise. I'm like, where are the D class? Cerise.
No answer. Okay.
No, I think a lot a lot of the D class were relocating 682, but
Yeah.
maybe they're still involved in that situation. I mean, I know 682 is doing his own thing now, but
All right.
Yeah.
So, as you're musing this, Candy is within earshot, and he's like, I've been watching the students through the whole pep rally, and they've been leaving like normal.
I'm like, you know that's just staff, but non-senior staff, right?
Like, maybe they can leave. If they can get the door
Maybe.
open.
What's causing only senior staff to be stuck here?
Like, were we the only ones taking part in the ritual?
maybe it's because we died.
Posh goes over the rest of the staff.
Where's
Were we the
Ollie?
ones who were caught in the blast?
No one has seen Ollie yet.
Kane was like, do I remember to the exact of what happened?
Up until I'm in Pazit and then blinding flash.
Kane look at her and I'm like, where is Ollie?
And no one has seen Ollie.
Teresa's been like scanning through like the SCP database that she's downloaded to her hard drive, and it's like, you know, some planar anomalies are activated by touching them, and Teresa will eject her hard drive and go up and touch the mascot costume.
All right. It's like some teenager in the costume. You can't see, like,
Yeah.
past the costume. It completely covering, like, oh, hey, Miss Therese, what you want?
Take off the mascot costume and go home. I'll put it away for you.
It's like, no, I got this. And it starts to walk away towards the auditorium, like the gymnasium double door exit.
Kane will go to tackle.
All right. The teen is not attempting to block, probably doesn't even see you, so there's no roll involved. You just do it.
And Kane will literally take off the head.
You try. It is
tried
attached. Yes.
I see it as attached. I'm like, she will basically, I'm like, what, state your name, student. Playing along.
Doesn't say anything, tries to bolt it for the exit. He's screaming, help!
And this is the first time. This is the very second that she realizes that it does not come off. She is going, as he goes to bolt, she is going to try to stab through him.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Okay. And I'm going to 21.
Okay, so you, as this, very hard to, like, tell any, like, personal details from the voice, like, so you stab through, you go through fabric, a bunch of fluff, and then fabric. And as you're, like, working out what this means, keeps running, sliding off you, and like pushes on the double door, which just like bangs open and is like running straight out.
And she goes, and she basically just she's still stuck that, and she's like, "It's out." Does she walk out of the building?
The person in the costume is running. What are you doing?
She pauses. She pauses like, "Go after that. I didn't feel a single human part of that."
Meanwhile, the doors, because of like the hydraulic hinges, are slowly closing back.
Yeah.
She would have possibly elongated enough that those weren't really closed. They would just close on like her arm.
Okay. All right. So is anybody running to the doors the moment you see them open?
Yes. I was running there as soon as I saw the student going for him, because I was like, if he can make it out, I can make it out.
Okay. All right. So yeah, they managed to maintain the openness before it would slam on your flesh spike.
Okay.
Teresa will grab her hard drive and reinsert
everyone's
it.
Clear. She will try to like transfer the end of her to the tip of that spike.
Oh, you're basically flesh teleporting?
She's basically doing this to the point where at the end it's literally just her hand like this.
Okay, I'll allow it. All right, so you are right there between Teresa and Morat. What you doing?
But yes, she is flesh teleporting.
These are doors to the outside, right?
Yes.
Or to the hallway. Teresa will just try and jam her body between the doors and hold them open.
Okay, what's everybody else doing?
I'm running after that fucking skeleton.
All right, Real, what you doing?
Can I reality bend? I'm gonna try to do a small reality bend.
All right, what you trying?
I'm just gonna try to like conjure something small in my hand, like a piece of string, a pencil, something like that.
That works.
Okay, so
where are you?
I'm down with the people and the skeleton.
Okay, so you're in the gym. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Not the basement. I thought it would have been the basement, guys.
All right, so now that the door is being held open, Candy is like running out from behind the bleachers and towards the door. The rest of the faculty is ahead of him, going for the door.
I said Jailer was with Candy.
Okay. All right, so everyone gets to the door, to the outside. Morat, since you went first, you're following. And what you see, aside from the mascot running straight towards like where the football field would be, sky and ground, no definition, all white, no shadows or anything. And where the football field would be, you see like students playing football against each other, and it looks like orange team versus orange team.
Okay. And he's just like beelining it for him?
Yeah, it's like trying to get to safety, like safety in numbers. Try to get help from Kane, who has attacked them.
I move at like 45 units per turn. Can I catch up to him? Oh, not 45, fucking 15. I was thinking of the wrong number.
15? What?
Because it's 5 move speed. I get 2 move, like, and I get 3 actions.
Oh, right, 3 actions. That's right.
So I'm really fast. Can I?
15 meters. 15 meters every 2 seconds.
So can I try to tackle this fucking kid?
All right. So when you get close, yeah, you can. Everyone else who is not as fast as Morat, you're looking around. You see, yeah, there's This is where the D class ended up. They're just playing football like it's a game.
It's just
You look over, there's a school bus mid-explosion.
uh-oh.
And you can like it's frozen in time, and you see Ollie in the front, in the driver's seat.
That's not good.
And you look. What?
I just wanted to do some math. Molrad is running at 16 miles per hour.
Pretty good.
How fast was Usain Bolt? Usain Bolt.
In miner's
Yeah,
gear.
He was 27 miles per hour, so I'm not quite that fast. But I am wearing quite a fair bit more.
Still within human realistic limits.
Yeah, you're still up there with
That's still,
peak athletics though.
Breaking the speed limit in certain areas, like.
All right, and once you get past and you look back at the school, behind it, you can see taking up the entirety of the horizon down, up, looking kind of grayed out, like this. You're looking at it as if it's massive, and past the upper atmosphere is the face of the deer. And we will end this session here.
Oh.
Oh no.
Keep in mind at that speed you're running a sub 4-minute mile.
Yeah.
Morad is fit as hell. Like,
Yeah.
Without that mask
this should come
on,
to
he's
the
got
surprise of
big
no
belly.
one. Like, his dex is fucking immaculate.
All right. Only reward is reverence. You get 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay, another bonus to my health.
Yeah, we
One
are
off of the
out
bonus
of
round.
drama cards.
Teresa now has a max of 70.
Nice.
Yeah.
D8472, who is currently playing football, it's like 200 something.
I've got like 161.
Nice.
The
I also
brain
have-
for the few.
I also have more than 2 exertion now, so I can start popping my my health if I need.
Nice.
Hi, my willpower is capped, so
Health is kind of Teresa's dump stat. Fate and willpower more so, but health is a dump stat.
Jill can just die.
Uh,
Can just die.
all right.
That's his superpower.
So you are out of the school and you remember who you are. Shit did not get better.
Whoa.
no, it did not.
All right. We will continue it next time. Ending the stream.
I was
Night,
gonna be
audience.
lost.